very tough opponents coming up here at home.
Worth noting that Naz Reid, who was inactive last night with a wrist injury, is active tonight. He's averaging 19 a contest over his last 5. A Kogi to the bucket, and Allen said no.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Garland to Okoro, and the Cavaliers are on the board. At Allen in his first start as a Cavalier with the block at the rim. Beasley, pressured by Okoro, looks to turn the corner. To the basket he goes, and Russell has tied this game at 2.
Very seldom he will, but he will show it now and then. But when he's in there driving, he's going to the hoop. Good pass.
Allen takes the return feed from Garland.
See, if they're not going to try and penetrate the zone, it's a good call. Because as long as they're not penetrating, you depend on a good shot by Garland deep in the rock.
Thank you, Angels. The Cavaliers have taken a 13-6 lead. Beasley leaves that short. The ball's tipped. It hits the shoe toss of Kogi. Scoops it up, deals to Russell. Edwards is wide open from straight away.
Like the energy that the Cavs have so far on both ends of the floor.
We approach the midway point of the opening quarter. Allen with an easy-looking hook over Ed Davis.
And when he gave it to him, he had an open shot.
Beasley goes back door.
Past several games, that ball went from the left side to the right corner for three.
Garland pressured by Russell, deals to Allen. Oh, goodness! Allen with the throwdown. It's a nice crossover move. Gives to Beasley, gets it back, goes into Allen, gets it to go, and gets fouled.
Yeah, that was an athletic play.
6 early points for Edwards, the 19-year-old out of Georgia. Prince to the bucket, lays it in with the left hand. Rick Rubio is checked in. McDaniels back door. He dunked. Boy, how did that pass get through?
Whoa, man, that's good hands there, and they're able to catch it in full speed. I played well my first 3 years, never made it. My 4th year, thought I was a little so-so. I made the team, so but we were winning then.
Stevens off the Windler feed. Sexton +4 reserves for J.B. Bickerstaff's team. Dotson fires. He's got it. Dotson over McDaniels gives the Cavaliers a 32-29 edge. Sexton around Rubio, got hung in the air and lost the ball. Numbers here for the Timberwolves. Noel in toward Osmond, missed it, put back, good.
But Daddy did a good job guarding 2 guys.
Which would mean that he gets to shoot, as Collin with a 12-footer says it doesn't matter. He hits the runner in the paint and gives the Cavaliers a 4-point lead. 4 points for Collin, 3 assists. The Cavs starting backcourt, Garland and Sexton have combined for 9 early assists in this first half. Noel, a floater, that's true over Stevens.
Well, again, everything has to be attacking now, because you at least shoot free throws.
Osmond, he knocks down a triple as Jetty gives the Cavaliers a 39-34 lead. McDaniels goes baseline, try to dunk it again, and once more McGee with the rejection.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Okoro to the bucket, loops it up and in. Cavaliers by 7, and Ryan Saunders wants a timeout. His blocks have been in dramatic fashion as meanwhile Rubio dumps off to Naz Reid, who banks and scores. It's Cavaliers 41, Wolves 36. Timberwolves, they're starting 5 minus Davis plus Reid. Kogi deals to Edwards. He'll fire a contested 3, and he rattles it in. Edwards has 9 first-half points.
That's a difficult shot.
Timberwolves respond with their starting 5 as we wind things down here in the second quarter. Sexton got a half step on Beasley, banks and scores. Collin has 10 points. To Edwards, he's watched by Prince. Edwards off a Davis screen toward the bucket. Kogi from the corner, he's got it. Kogi this season is shooting threes at 15%. Covered, however, by Okoro. Rebounding advantage for the Cavs, 35-18 in the first half.
Yeah, big advantage.
Allen from the foul line. Jared Allen. And here's Beasley. Watched by Okoro. Deals to Russell. Russell's open. He nails it. Gets into the paint, almost lost the ball. Wants to deal out of it, does to Prince. Prince has got to hurry, shot clock down to 1. Sexton did get it off in time, and he cans it. Oh, goodness. Leader last year was Tristan Thompson with 50. Beasley floats and scores. Beasley cuts the Cavalier lead to 8. Second was John Henson. He had 32 last season. Just to give you an idea how different it is this year. Garland goes glass. Cavaliers back up by. Great to have you with us, John Michael Austin Carr and Angel Gray. First game of a 4-game homestand. Edwards down the lane. He converts with the left hand. Edwards has 11. May have gotten a piece of it. He certainly contested it, but now a turnover by the Cavs. Okogie picks up the Prince pass. Beasley. Halfway home here in the third. The Cavs protect a 60-55 lead. Garland probes, floats, and scores. Garland has 11. And 6 rebounds for that young man, or 6 assists, I beg your pardon, for Garland as Russell unobstructed to the rim.
Yep, a little miscommunication.
Sexton fires. Osmond grabs a long rebound, hits the cutter, and Sexton, who lays it up and in.
Second chance opportunity. Good move by Jetty. Keep his head up. Hits Collins to the layup.
Cavs are just 5 of 17 from 3. Oh, my word. Allen with a vicious dunk, and we have a timeout on the floor. Stevens enters along with McGee. They join Garland, Sexton, and Osmond. Garland to work again, hangs in the air, bounces to Stevens, who banks and scores.
That's perfect, because he waited in the air until he came clear. Nice bounce pass for a layup.
He was running out of airspace as Noel with a long distance 3 connects. The Wolves had 1 to give. Garland sneaks baseline, shovels to Osmond, who lays it in. What a pass.
Yes.
Osmond picks up Noel, who goes behind the back in traffic. Circus shot, no good. Knocked off the board. Noel goes and gets it, trying to shove it to Vanderbilt. Knocked aside by Osmond. Dotson's in there eventually. Vanderbilt collects. You saw there, 4 seconds left, enough time. Garland to Osmond, he'll fire. Hey! Knocks it down. All right, here's Rubio, meanwhile, works on Stevens. We'll set the lineups for you in a moment. Reed from the corner, a big man who can shoot the 3, and he does. He is out tonight along with Andre Drummond as Layman. It's met by Stevens in the open floor, keeps his dribble and goes to the bucket. Layman cuts the Cavs lead to 4. Off a Vanderbilt screen, Osmond picks him up. Noel burrows toward the bucket. Reed's wide open again. Oh, boy. Noel and the Wolves looking for the lead. 15-footer. Gets his own rebound.
Second chance opportunity. Cannot give up many of those, especially now. It's winning time now. You have to be efficient with what you do.
Minnesota's last lead was at 6-4 as Sexton from the paint. However, is just as good as a block. Garland upstairs. Oh, mercy! Allen with a vicious.
My goodness, he threw that one way up in the air, and the big fella throws the hammer down.
13 rebounds, 5 big blocks. Cavs looking to close the show. Garland to Sexton for 3. He knocks it down. We passed the midway point of the 4th. Edwards looking to get loose. In toward Allen, puts it up and in. Shot clock down to 5. Garland on Davis. Stops, pivots twice, scoops and scores! What a marvelous move by Darius Garland. What a night. 17 points, 11 assists. No look pass to McDaniels. McDaniels with a flush. Meanwhile with the basketball in toward Allen. Tried to deal to Edwards. Tipped by Prince. Can Prince save it? He does keep it alive. Okoro jumps forward. It's grabbed by Russell, who fires and scores.
Oh my word.
Garland now. Cavaliers lead by 4. Garland works on McDaniels behind the back. Spins, floats. He's got it.
Goodness. That reminds me of Earl Monroe that time. Whoa.
Minnesota has 1 timeout remaining. The Cavs have both. Russell got it.
My goodness.
Once Beasley couldn't get it there, instead goes to Edwards for a turnaround triple. That's way off, and it comes to Beasley, who banks and scores. It's a 2-point game with 6 seconds to go.
Wow.
Oh, my. It's been impactful all over the floor. You saw the rebounds there in the blocks. This could make it a 2-possession game.
Well, there's more ways to skin a cat. You don't have to score 1,000 points and still affect the game.
Beasley off Reed. 0.3 of a second, 2-point game. Get it in and it's over, and it is.